Assalamualaikum. Welcome, Akbar.
Walaikum salam, Kashif. How you doing today?
Doing well. Thank you for being on the show today, and we are looking forward to learning your story.
Thank you very much for inviting me to this session, Kashif. It's a
Yeah.
pleasure to be
So,
here.
so tell us a little bit about yourself. You have been a member for with AMCOB for a while. Share with us your journey, how you started your career, and where you are now as a CEO.
So, to know about my journey of being a CEO, we have to go back to my study days, right? So, when I was studying, my intention was to become a banker. I wanted to join a bank and grow in there, be a VP at some, big bank in Pakistan or in Dubai or somewhere else, right? So, I was doing ACCA at that time. The reason I did ACCA is my father was a chartered accountant and my brother and sister both are ACCA members as well. And then I started doing my ACCA. One of the papers, the audit and assurance paper, I was not able to clear for a long time. So to learn that, my father said, "Why don't you join a firm?" Right at that time, there was a firm called Munif Ziauddin, BKR International in Pakistan.
Hmm. Yep.
I'm sure he was. I think so. I joined that firm just to learn something about audit, so I can clear that paper. Within a year, I cleared remaining of my papers, and I was ACCA qualified student. Right. Then
Hmm.
I did my 3 years with Munif Ziauddin, and then the journey started. Now, what should I do? Should I go to a bank or should I go to a company to join? And at that time, I understand that to grow your career, you have to join one of the big fours, right? And I don't know if Akasha, you remember it, those years were difficult for somebody to get into big four, especially somebody who has an ACCA, not ICAP, and then also being working for a smaller firm. I got a chance. My mentor for many years, Akil Merchant, gave me that chance. He was a partner at Audit and Advisory in Ernest and Young, Fort Road, Siddharth Heather in Pakistan. So he gave me a chance to come in as a senior level. That was a big achievement for me to join them at a different level, not restarting my career. Many people did restart their career after moving from a smaller firm, but I got
Hmm.
a chance to grow from that level. And I worked with them for 6.5 to 7 years in Ernest and Young, Pakistan, growing to be a manager for 3 years there.
Okay.
And then was the time then I had to move on with my career. It was enough. I needed to go out. My father always used to say, "You need to get out of Pakistan. You need to, look into Dubai, look into other areas of the world to grow your career." So I applied for various positions in Dubai, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Oman, and luckily, Kashif, that's another story. We'll talk about it some other time. But while when I wanted to move, I had 8 different uh, offer letters sitting in front of me to decide where to go. One of them was from US, Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
So that was my first choice to go to US, Saudi Arabia due to some constraint of visa. I didn't choose that. All the other 6 I had was also from firm. There's a firm, Ardent Advisory in Abu Dhabi. They offered me. There was a sheikh in Oman who said, "Let's come and we'll make a firm and you run it for me." So BDO was there. There was Grant Thornton and all that. So, but out of the all 8, there was an odd one out, which was Al Baraka Investment Group, and it was to go there and uh, create their internal audit department with the head of internal
Okay.
audit. So that was a good opportunity. So a CEO needs to know a lot of things about their business. This internal audit, working with Ernest and Young, and then setting up a department for Al Baraka investments in Abu Dhabi, they give me an edge to understand what the roles and responsibilities and how the operations are run at each different processes. After
Mhm.
that, I got a very good opportunity to work with Juma Al Majid, is one of the known companies in Dubai. And I was also working with my head of audit there to set up the department. We set it up. We hired a lot of people, and we set up the whole department over there. But at that time, I was missing something. I was like, I am getting behind the market. I attended some seminars, and I felt that I am missing the key ingredient to grow my career, which is working with the technology moving forward, right? and
Okay.
that's where I joined Iraq Logistics. It was basically a multinational company. It was owned by an investment firm, and they had offices all across the world. They had in Netherlands, UK, Singapore, Philippines, Indonesia, China. They had offices in Dubai, and I joined their head office as a head of compliance and risk. And while working there, I got an opportunity to come here in US, in California, to look after this company, to see what is causing this company to be, on the back burner. So while doing that, the board liked what I did, and they offered me a job to be a CEO at Universal Shipping Inc. And for the last couple of years, I
Mhm.
have been the CEO of. Initially, I took over as an interim, and then now I'm the CEO of Universal Shipping Inc.
All
Yeah.
right. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And what does your company do? What
So you
services they provide?
So, Universal Shipping Inc., our motto right now is that we help small businesses grow medium. So, our main business is warehousing, 3PL, 4PL services that we provide to various different level of customers. We have customers that
Mhm.
are at the level of starting their businesses, and we have customers that have grown big enough and we have customers that are aggregators of Amazon with $4 to $5 billion and the portfolios. So our company, Universal Shipping Inc., is a 3PL warehouse here in Paris, California. We also have freight forwarding division, and we also have trucking division as well. And we provide services where, if I'm talking about my motto, let's talk about Amazon, right? A lot of
Mhm.
Americans are right now selling on Amazon, right? Everybody's using the garage as a storage requirement, and they start their business on Amazon, on Shopify, on Walmart, and they start small to figure out one or two products they want to sell. At one point of time, Kashif, what happens is that small organization that they started needs to grow.
Yeah.
So out of those 100 people, if I'm taking an estimate, out of the 100 people, 90 of them does not survive, and they close down their shops. So
Okay.
there are only 10 who can grow. So my intention is using this company is to help them grow and bring that number down from 90 to at least half, right? That's our
Mhm.
target. That's our way of doing it, because they need something to grow. They cannot accommodate daily orders. Having 2 to 3 orders a day, you might be able to do it. Suddenly you are receiving 20, 30, 40 orders a day. You need a team, you need a warehouse, you want to grow your product line, you want to grow your SKUs, you want to grow your storage requirements. So that's where we come in and we help them, store in our warehouse. And the biggest customers we have is Amazon aggregators. And so those aggregators, go and acquire these small businesses, and if they have a brand, and then they become big, right? So
Mhm.
that's another type of customers we have. And other than this, we also do freight forwarding. So we help assist our current customers and other customers bringing cargo and their product from East or Asia, of anywhere, to bring it to US. Similarly, if they need to send, if somebody is manufacturing something in US and they want to sell in Europe or somewhere else, we can also help them with that. We also provide drayage services. We also provide trucking requirements, LTL requirements. If you have to ship your product, we help them. So that's what we do, Kashif.
Okay. So you are based in California, but your services are mostly they are across the US and also international in terms of freight
Yes.
forwarding.
Yes, we can do our services. We have partners across Europe as well as in uh, UK as well as in Dubai. We can help anywhere this requirement is there. Yes.
Okay. Would love to learn a little bit more about the trends within the industry. What you are seeing is changing in your industry.
So if you talk about 2022, the trend was upward, and towards the middle of 2022, the trend started become down. 2023 was very bad. I have seen many people struggle to survive in California, especially because in 2022 the rental rates for the warehousing and the real estate market for commercial side expanded a lot,
Mhm.
and now it's stable. But what I see in 2024 is starting to pick up again. So I'm hoping that by the end of 2024 we should be back to normal, and 2025 would be a good year for Universal Shipping Inc. Yes.
Okay. Would you be able to share some story, some example of a customer that you were working with, and you were able to take them from like wherever they were to the next stage in their business life cycle?
Sure. So we have various different customers. Like sometimes we get brands from across the world, Australia, the UK, New Zealand, and they come here and they want to launch their product, what they're selling over there. So we help them, establish their business here, and then we help them grow. So I have a customer that started when this company started, and it's been more than 18 years. They started with 150 to 100 pallets of product in our warehouse. Right now, they have more than 700 pallets, and we are not only one warehouse for them, they have multiple warehouses across the US now. There was another customer who started, who was very big in east side of uh, US, but now in the west side, we help them, start, and they have grown out to become even bigger than what we can handle. So now they have multiple warehouses that they work with. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Let's talk about outside of work. What are your interests and what do you hobbies and this stuff? What do you do?
So my hobbies are basically I like to go out and explore. That's my hobby. And I like to spend time with the family, especially take them out to, Disneyland or Legoland to, for my I have a 6-year old. So he needs to enjoy his life as well. I just don't want him to be stuck at home. So we try to do that. And my other hobbies are I like to sing and dance. So that's what I do sometimes.
Nice. We'd have to explore that then.
Yes. At one point of time, at the age of 16, I wanted to be an actor. So yeah, we all cannot be that, right? I even took theater arts in high school. So yes,
Mhm.
for 5-6 years, I've done plays as well. So yes, that's about it. My right now, my hobbies is walking and getting out with family to have a nice time with the family.
Mhm. Okay, sounds good. And so we have to, in our next peer advisory meeting, we have to have like entertainment by Akbar Jessani.
I can try my best.
All right. And the related to your the work that you are doing in as a CEO, what
Yes.
how would you describe your leadership style or like what values drive that?
So the uh, I learned a lot from my second mentor after Akil Merchant, who is Ramiz. Ramiz was our chairman for Rock Logistics, and I used to report to him. And he trained me a lot. He gave me a lot of advice. He motivated me to come and become the CEO where I am right now. He helped me a lot. So thanks goes to him. And my leadership styles derive from him. So that's what I do. I like to what I feel for my staff is I like to take them together. They should be all together working as a team. And to give you an example, right? We have staff going back 15 years working for Universal Shipping Inc. Still here. And they're not at, I'm not talking about at the key level, they're at the labor level. We
Mhm.
have we might be doing a party this year to celebrate that achievements. We have almost 8 people going over 5 years with us right now, so we're going to be doing that as well. So my
Okay.
my leadership style is I'm a little bit friendly when it needs to be, try to get things done.
Mhm.
It's gonna happen, but yes, mostly I'm very friendly with my staff to get it done.
All
Yeah.
right. Yeah, that's good. Anything in particular that you would like to know, fellow MCOB members or anybody else watching this video about you that you would like to share with them?
Very simple. What I do, if I don't enjoy it, I don't like to do it. That's my advice to everyone, every youngster out there, everybody who's starting their business. If you don't like what you do, don't do it, right? Because it's if you don't enjoy your work, it's very difficult to succeed. Even if you're in a professional career or even if you're starting your business, enjoying is very important. Just because everybody is enjoying and everybody is getting into that sector of business, and if you don't enjoy it, don't go into that sector. Get into a sector that you enjoy the most to do. So that's what I would advise everybody to do. From the perspective of my assistance, if anybody needs any help in freight forwarding, warehousing, trucking, please contact us. I can help anybody from the AMCOB team or anybody from AMCOB members. We can help them out.
All right. So let me ask you one last question. What do you enjoy the most related to your work?
So when I was in EY, I developed a skill that's called problem solving. So in an industry that I'm working in right now, there are always problems that need solved. Same with EY being a big firm, big four firm. That always we are firefighting a situation that used to come up, and I still remember Akil Merchant saying that, "Hey, get Akbar. Akbar might be able to solve this for us." So I have that mentality in my head that if there is a problem, I can definitely go in and find a solution. That skill that I developed has gotten me here. Kashif, the
Mm-hmm.
reason I'm the CEO is I was able to solve problems for Rock Logistics. And then I was moved here to solve problem here, and I was offered the position of the CEO. So what I enjoy the most to do is solve problems. And if there is any problem, I like to solve that and get a solution for it, move past it and find another problem to solve. Yeah,
All right. Thank you so much, Akbar. Wish you all the best in your growth journey. And thank you for being MCOB's member here.
definitely, Kashif. Thank you for inviting me again. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Sonikum.
Aslam.